Rumors emerged this week that after a year of retirement, Nick Saban wanted to return to coaching. On the Sports Source Digital Network, our YouTube channel, we had some fun with that. Kevin Simon, Vince Ferrara, Tyler Ivins, and myself, we debated, what if Nick Saban said, "I've always dreamed of wearing the orange," and he called us, we were the new AD. What would we do? You got a good coach in Josh Heupel, I believe. There's some people out there who don't believe that. I believe he's a good coach. I look at what he's done, and I think it's remarkable. ESPN, as a matter of fact, Bill Connolly did his SP Plus thing.
Right.
He ranked the current active coaches, Ryan Day number 1, Josh Heupel number 2, ahead of Kirby Smart and Steve Sarkisian and everyone else. I don't go there, but he's awfully good. Question is, Nick Saban's the best ever, though. In my opinion, there's no one even close. So, would you make a change there? Bob, I'll ask you, would you pick up the phone and listen to Coach Saban, or would you say, man, you're 73, I got my guy here, we're good? What do you do?
Reenacting a scene from Goodfellas and taking Coach Heupel for a ride.
Oh, really?
In a heartbeat. You're
Holy
talking what
smokes.
you just said.
Wow.
The greatest coach, arguably, and probably inarguably, in college football history. And if we're assuming he has still got it, last game he coached, his team barely lost to the soon-to-be national champions in a quarterfinal game. So he walked away and still had it. If you're telling me Nick Saban at the top of his game, I will take it in a heartbeat. Hey, Josh, look at the flowers.
Wow, that's harsh and cold. I shouldn't have started with you. Ryan, what are you doing?
I think it depends on, I got one key question for him. How long are you doing this?
Yep.
If his age is a concern and you think you're getting 3-4 years out of him, I'm not doing it.
I think you can get 5 years out of him.
If you can get at least 5 years out of him, I'm willing to do it.
Well, here's the thing. This country elects presidents now. The last 2 have been 78 each. So do you think it's harder to run a football program or the country?
Yeah.
So the age shouldn't be an issue. But if you're saying 4 or 5 years, okay, you got to get 5.
I think I got to have at least a 5-year commitment from him going in. And the other thing is this, though. Nick Saban, his best years, to your point, he ended pretty well, but we were seeing an erosion of the talent at Alabama in this transfer portal and
it's a new era. Yeah.
I don't know that part of what made Nick Saban so great as a coach was his talent accumulation over the years. I don't know if you can do it that way in this era to the same extent.
I will say this, though.
You were a top 3 team almost every year for his last 5 years.
But it was toward the beginning of the NIL era, so.
I'll listen to you.
Thank you. The host has something to say. No, I was just going to. The simple point is, he turned LSU around in year 2.
He did.
He turned Alabama around in year 2. So it wasn't okay. It'll take 4 years of building the talent.
Right.
He's a pretty good coach. I think no knock on Heupel. I think Nick Saban could come in and get more out of anybody's roster. Steve Sarkisian's.
What I think he would do is immediately improve your recruiting across the board. But would it be top 3 in the country?
Okay.
That's what
There's one very important person you got to talk to first.
Chuck?
Miss Terry.
Yes.
That's his wife.
That's not the question.
Well, I know, but it is, to me it is, because I want to know what's changed with him that all of a sudden he decides he wants to come back and Tennessee's where he has to be.
I think we're assuming he's coming back.
Well, but that's part of it, right? No, and I'll tell you something else, guys.
Let's say he's just he got tired, didn't like going. He didn't like
being on the lake. So
he missed it. He missed it. He loves
But it's
Knoxville.
still still the portal, and I tell you what, it's way too much fun to beat him.
Okay.
To me.
Paige.
Which
so there's any time left on the clock. Honestly, it's 4 or 5 years for Josh Heupel, especially you played this season out. Where is he in year 5? I'm like, I have Saban out in the wings. Like, hey, we're going to see what Heupel does this year. If it's not a 9-10 win season, we're going to take Nick Saban. I think automatically you're going to get the top talent in the country. Maybe even your boosters, their pockets get a little bit deeper and they give you a little bit more money. I think having somebody like Saban, and I think because this fan base and because what Heupel and this program's been able to do, they're hungry for a 10-win, 11-win season year in and year out because of what Heupel's been able to do. Saban could probably get them to that.
I would get rid of Josh Heupel 3 hours before kickoff of opening game.
Okay, we don't need to campaign for that. You've taken this a little to the extreme, I think. For a guy who said, was it the last segment? You said I'd give him 2 years of flailing.
But that ain't going up against Nick Saban.
Okay.
Now you're spending 3 hours before Syracuse.
Okay, I wouldn't make the move. But I'm
You would
I'm
not?
just no, because I'm just loyal. I think Josh Heupel's done enough. Now, what I would want, I tell you what, I'm not going to say this because we had a viewer say this and give a good answer, and it's exactly what the answer I was going to give. I'm going to let the viewer say it instead of me.